The Longest Dance, a story of evolution. This is Eon. I have been here since before the mountains were mountains, and the oceans were one great, warm bath. I know the longest story of all, the story of how life dances and changes. The start of the dance was simple. In that first sea, there were tiny specks of life. Let's call one of them Zoe. Zoe was small and had a soft, plain body. She just floated and ate. When Zoe had babies, they were almost exactly like her. But every so often, by pure chance, a tiny mistake happened. One baby might be a little slower than Zoe, but another, her son, was born with a tiny, sturdy shell. Now the ocean was full of hungry, bigger things. They loved to eat the soft, plain specks like Zoe. The specks without a shell often disappeared, but the speck with the hard shell, he was safe. This is called natural selection. The shelled son lived long enough to have many babies of his own. Because he had a shell, he passed that important, protective trait onto his children. More shelled babies meant more shelled grandbabies. Over a short time, for me, Eon, 1,000 years is just a tick-tock. The sea was suddenly full of hard-shelled cousins and relatives. They didn't try to change. The world selected the ones that already had the tiny advantage. Then the world changed. The warm bath grew cold, and the food moved to the shallow, muddy edges of the sea. Only the creatures who were born with a slightly longer foot or a body that could wiggle out of the water could reach the food. Slowly, across millions of years, the wigglers kept wiggling. The ones who inherited strong, long feet and lungs that could breathe air survived and had babies. The ocean dwellers stayed behind, but the land creatures began a whole new dance. This is the rhythm of evolution. Variation. A mistake creates a shell or a long foot. Selection. The world chooses who survives. And inheritance. The survivors pass the trait on. And the dance never ends. Look around. Every plant, every bird, every person, every tiny insect is part of this same long, slow, colorful story. You are the newest chapter, ready to keep the beautiful, ancient story of change going.
Hey friends! Wait! More exciting episodes are on the way. But before that, don't forget to hit that like, share with all your friends, and subscribe to the channel